In this video I would like to point out some issues people have when they're doing the lighting. Is it doesn't look right, and that's because they're using a different type of colors. Now this doesn't address the person's problem per se, but I thought it was at least a relevant knowledge point of view. So Samidas has a bit of no, not Samidas, it's Roxd has a bit of a problem with light not responding. Now it doesn't address this specifically, but as you can see here, it has different light and no skylight specifically on, and it just looks a bit weird. You can see the intensity is pretty large as well, so generally it just looks odd. But what it did remind me is just to point out the concept of additive color for lighting. Now I've set up a scene just to speed up things. So you have a directional light, okay, and it's casting intensity, right? And the more intensity you have, the more burnt out look you get, right? So let's just pretend that turn this off. Let's turn on the red light, and you can see how it affects the color of the objects, right? So yellow starts becoming a bit more pinkish and purple becomes pinkish. You can see that there's a different effect going on. And if I turn on blue, you'll notice that the blue and the red light mixes together and it becomes a bit of a pink purple. Now when you have these kind of situations, the object that has a material color also starts changing according to the rules of light. So if I add green, you'll see that you get this cyan, bluish, light blue, and you see you get yellow, and all of these together, primary colors, they become white, right? So if I move it around, you can see it's changing a bit of the look of the material, basic materials as well. Now in some cases, if you have a primary light and that happens to be different too, that also changes everything. That also removes a color, hides a color, and changes the overall look of the game, and it ends up being broken. So the purpose for this video is just to explain to you very quickly that is how additive light works with lighting. So if you're doing lighting and you start seeing some odd colors, chances are you're mixing two primary colors or too many colors on top of the materials as well. So if I were to bake this and the materials were actually a more AAA, it would actually be more apparent and the colors would be mixing. So this is color mixing. Hopefully this video is useful. As usual, I'll keep making short videos to address very typical things rather than making too many long videos right now. Thanks for watching.